Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I've got some very fun Christmas ornaments for you. Easy to make, perfect gifts, look good on your tree, what have you. They were a lot of fun to make. So let's just dive right in. This first one, I have a small embroidery hoop, and I just used a little bit of antique wax just to kind of stain it up a little bit, and that was easy to do. And then I have an ornament that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think I might have gotten this one last year, but I've seen them, I believe, this year as well. And it fits pretty good inside the embroidery hoop. I just have to cut a little bit of the hat off, but it's still noticeable that it is a hat. So we just cut it off, push that stuffing in a little bit, and do a little bit of hot glue to secure it back up, and literally just we're going to pop it back in the embroidery hoop. Now, I wasn't too fond of the little bow and leaves on the hat, only because the bow was unraveling, and I mean, it is cute, but it just wasn't doing it for me. So you could leave it. However, I decided to pull it off, and you'll see that here in just a moment. Now, if you look at the left side, I think I show you a little better, hopefully. Yeah, right there. The ornament isn't going to fit the circle perfectly. And I didn't want, that to show so much. So I just took, you can take any little white fabric, a napkin, a cloth napkin, whatever you have. This is, I believe, a flour sack from the Dollar Tree. And I decided I would just put that underneath the ornament. And that worked out perfectly. So that is how I handled that situation. And then again, I do take off the leaves and the twine bow that they have and just make my own little bow. And I think this is so cute, so easy. And yeah, I hope you like it.
Come let us adore him. Come let us adore him. Come let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? And this is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, compassion, King, to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings. Let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise a song on high.
Okay, so as you can see, I just made a cute little bow. And now I'm just taking some twine and we're going to loop it through here. Do kind of like a little slip knot and then tie it at the top. And that will be our cute little hanger. Yeah, I think this one turned out so cute. Again, it's really quick and simple. I think it would be perfect as a little gift or to put on a package or to hang up on your tree. I have these cute little trees that I got from Family Dollar in my dining room, and so I decided to put it there. All right, moving along to DIY number 2. So I'm going to take some of these tumbling tower blocks. I'm going to take 5 and just, as you can see here, glue them together. Now you could use wood glue, whatever's easiest for you. I just decided to use hot glue. I do use Gorilla hot glue and it does work pretty well for me. All right, I'm going to make 3 sets of these and then I'm going to glue them vertically to each other. And as you can see, I've got an ornament to the top right corner there that did come from the Dollar Tree. We're going to be using that today on this one. So I'm just going to glue these to the top and then I'm going to use this beautiful, well, first I'm going to take some spackling from the Dollar Tree and I'm just going to smooth it over just to kind of get rid of some of the indentions, you know, when you put tower, you know, blocks together like this, just to make it a little bit smoother. And then of course I will sand it. It's not perfect, but it worked a little bit. So, and then I'm going to use this beautiful color by Melange. It's a dark green color. I used it last year. I'm using it this year. I absolutely love it. Funny story. My son was over yesterday. My mistake, I had it sitting upstairs because I had to touch up something and the lid wasn't all the way on and he thought it was a candle and he picked it up and boom, it fell and went all over. Thank God it's wood floor and not carpet. It did come up really easily, but I lost a lot of my paint, but that's okay. So there's that. Anyway. Real life. All right, so we're going to take this little ornament, easy peasy, just going to hot glue it on there. I put a little pearl on the top. I thought that added just something. And that's basically it. We're going to add a hanger, and then this one is done.
And soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and light. Misfortune seemed to slide. We got into a drifted bag and then we got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It's the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world.
All right, moving right along. Actually, I think that last one, DIY number 2, might be my favorite. I want to hear down below which one is your favorite. And please, I have a favor. Do not forget to hit the like button. It's a favor. I ask you. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does help my channel. All right, moving on. So these ornaments came from the Dollar Tree. And I am just taking the nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and literally just going to wrap this. It's so super easy. Once we get close to the top, though, you are going to notice I'm going to add, it's going to have a ribbon hanger. And so we add that prior to finishing the wrapping of the ornament. And you will see here. Now, I make this one and then see the one to the left. I'm going to do that one in some thick, did I use green? Red, like a maroonish red color yarn, like a very thick yarn. I don't go through the whole process, but it's the same thing. And they both, I think, turned out really, really pretty. These might be my second favorite. I don't know. And then I'm going to embellish each one of them a little bit. So as you can see here, this is what I was talking about. So we're about 3/4, maybe a little bit more wrapped. And what I'm going to do is, as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to take this ribbon. I thought it was the easiest way to do this. Attach it, and then I can wrap over it so it's very secure as far as a hanger goes, as you can see here. And this one was easy, very simple. Again, all of them, I think, would make great little gifts or look really nice in your tree. customize, maybe put 2022, on the bottom of some that I've shown you, like that tree on the wooden blocks. I might do that actually. That's a good idea. But make them your own. And I think ornaments are so special when you make them your own. Just like when your children make them for you, or your grandchildren when they're younger, you just always treasure those every year. These are kind of nice too. So yeah, I hope you like it, and I will catch up with you in just a little bit.
Oh, night when Christ was born. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Shepherds, why this jubilee? Why your joyous strains prolong? What the gladsome tidings be, which inspire your happy song? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. See him in the MBGray, whom the choirs of angels praise. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid, while our hearts in love we raise. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
All right, moving on to, well, really it's DIY number 5, because the last one was probably 3, 4, but whatever. We don't care. We're not counting, right? It doesn't matter. All right, this is real simple. You've probably seen these before. Now, you can take little tumbling tower blocks. I took the bigger Jenga blocks, and I painted some white and some red. And then I have these little alpha blocks that I got a while back at Michael's, like 50. They always have 50% off paper crafting stuff, like every other week. So it ended up not being too bad. You get all the letters, both uppercase, lowercase, and I think some numbers and stuff, little symbols. So I thought it was a good deal. Anyway, so I'm going to spell Noel on some of these, and then I'm going to do joy on a few of them. Now, I think these look so good in a Christmas tree, but wow, I think this would be so cute as little tags on Christmas gifts. You could put the person's name, or you could just put Joy, Noel, whatever. And I just think it would be such a nice custom choice, little extra for them, and then they would have an ornament for the next year. Again, I think these are perfect last minute gifts, and really simple and very inexpensive to do. Most of these are just Dollar Tree stuff. Yeah, and if you do not have stamps, listen, no big deal. Use a Sharpie, use a marker of some sort. Easy. Your handwriting, I'm sure, is good. You could also use stickers. Dollar Tree sells all different sizes as alpha stickers. So please don't think that you need actual stamps to do this. But yeah, these turned out cute. I was going to drill a hole to do the hanger. Let me tell you, these things are thick, and I tried and was having issues. So I was like, you know what? No, not a big deal. We're just going to glue it on top, and it worked out fine. As you can see, I did distress them a little bit, but again, any colors you want. I just think they're so pretty, so cute and versatile. And yeah, I hope you like those. Very, very fun. All right, moving on to the next DIY. Oh, this one is adorable too. Now, this could be a little shelf sitter. Again, this would be a cute little last minute gift. I used it as an ornament, you know, so many options. So I'm just taking a little image from the back of one of the Dollar Tree calendars. Again, you could use any image you want. You could use a little picture of your family or what have you. I'm taking some of these blocks again, and I painted them red. This red, I think it's Imperial is the name of the color, I think. Anyway, any color you'd like. And I'm just gluing them together. Now, the picture, obviously this is the frame for the picture, but I wanted the picture to be on something a little sturdy, you know, before I glued it in to the back. Obviously, I'm sanding and distressing this a little bit. So I just used a piece of chipboard. You could use a piece of cardboard. You could use, you know, just anything, a little cardstock even, something a little sturdier. And I just used a glue stick, glued this together, and then glued it, the frame on top of it, and then did a little embellishing. Again, super quick, perfect little gift, perfect little shelf sitter, whatever you would like to use it for.
But also when it's cold and dreary. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, such pleasure do you bring me. Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, thy leaves are so unchanging.
Okay, wasn't that one so cute? Again, like I said, you don't have to put a hanger on it. You could use it as a little shelf sitter, whatever you'd like to do. All right, moving on to the next one. So this is like a paper mache Christmas tree. I apologize. I don't know where I got it. I know it wasn't very expensive, but it could have been Michael's. It may have been. Anywho, what I'm going to do, I'm poking a hole, super simple. It's hollow inside and it's paper mache, so just any little poker for a hanger. And now we're going to use that same green color, you know, the one that my son spilled all over the floor. Poor guy, he felt so bad. I'm like, it's paint, not a big deal. Anyway, we're going to use that. I do love the color. I can always get more. And that's what we're going to use. I don't know why I keep talking about the paint spilling, but anyway, that is what we use to paint both the front and the back. And I mean, this one, again, simple. Oh, it would be so cute on a package. It really would. Or anywhere. I put it on my tree, of course. And after we paint this, we're going to use Oh yeah, I got this stamp years ago, but again, you could use a sticker. You don't have to do anything in the middle. But what I decided to do was use a stamp that says Merry Christmas. And I used this like fireplace, whatever, colored ink. However, it showed up more like black, which was fine. It's such a dark colored green. I also want to tell you to the right, there's another paper mache, and it's paper mache snowflake. Poked a hole just like I did before, and I painted it white. We're going to dress that one up too. So this is again like 2 DIYs right now. All right, so I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. I kind of wished I wouldn't have done too much more to this. However, I did, and I think it still turned out cute. First, we're going to go to the snowflake. I'm using the white puffy paint, and I'm just outlining, you know, all the cute little snowflakey parts. Whatever you call that. And so that's what I'm doing here. And then I end up, and you'll see a little bit later to the right, there's this like pearl pen, and it's like a pearlized, kind of like a puffy paint, I guess. And I do go over it with that because it shines more. So that's what I decided to do. You could just use regular paint, you know, whatever, and put little dots on it. And I thought it was really cute. And again, the reason I used the pearlized pen was to make it a little bit more shiny. Now, with the Christmas tree, I'm also going to use the white puffy paint. I'm just going to outline it. And then I use red puffy paint to make little ornaments. My red puffy paint, I had a problem getting it out. I don't know. I cut the tip of it and then it splattered all over. Anyway, so I took a paintbrush. I still was the red puffy paint. You don't have to use puffy paint. And I just blopped it on to make little ornaments. And yeah, these both turned out. So there you go. I had to use paintbrush. But I think they turned out really cute. I smudged part of it. I had to fix it. Real life, not a big deal. So yeah, I hope you like both of these. So see, I think that pearl pen really made a difference. So here is the little tree. Here's the beautiful little snowflake. And now we're going into the final reveal. I think all of them turned out super, super cute. I hope that it inspires you. Again, quick, easy, perfect little gifts. And thank you. Thank you so much for spending some of your very valuable time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. I wish all of you a wonderful day and stay safe. God bless.